Now we're talking about lots of variables there as far as the pick, the second and third finger. Playing across two strings, that's important if you're doing stuff like any of that kind of stuff. That clawing effect, or the claw, that kind of, when you're playing two notes with the second and third finger, that's real big for double stopping. So, and also, practicing this technique, grabbing chords, just playing basic chord forms, smaller chord forms. Like, for example, if you just took like C, F, and G, it gives you a lot of like interesting rhythm stuff there too. Sometimes you might play with a piano player or another guitar player or something, and if you want good separation, you try and stay out of their way a little bit, especially a piano player, because a lot of times their range is so, they got such a huge range they can play anywhere. So if you're just trying to kind of hang in there and stay out of their way, that's the way to do it, is to use this little claw technique to kind of hit little small triads or chords. I'm using this voicing of the C major chord. It's like the old basic F chord, except I'm moving it up to the 8th fret. And then I'm going to use this voicing for F. And then 2 frets up, same voicing, same fingering as G. So what I was doing there is I was just clawing those chords. Alright, so back to the right hand. I'm just kind of bouncing that, which makes, just makes me think that should be kind of some sort of an exercise too. See what I'm doing there is I'm grabbing the 4th string with my pick, and my second and third fingers are grabbing 2 notes of the chord each time. So I'm just playing the C chord here. And when I get to the F chord, same kind of bouncy little rhythm. And there's a reason to use the the kind of the roll there, where I'm going pick, third finger at the same time, second finger, up to the G. So that's more of that kind of right hand technique. And then you can get into the whole and that's all, just basic different small tiny rhythms put together. Now at this point I'm playing a full C major bar chord at the 8th fret. So every note of the chord is being used. And that's another technique too. You play the low bass string with the pick, and then kind of, as you're catching the top note with your third finger, kind of strum the chord. So you got notice I'm still kind of rotating somewhat back and forth. Except now I'm doing a strum. Let's see here. lot of different ones. Now, you know, steel guitar licks and stuff like that are used with different kind of claws, the open string runs. So there's a pattern there. You know, so that basically is like second finger, pick, open. You know, there's a million of those. In the melodic section on this website, there's you know, there's going to be videos there. There's on the melodic section of this website, there's videos available there that we're doing string, open string stuff. But the right hand is important because you want to get that. If you see that there's a way to go, you know, second finger, downstroke, second finger. I guess without getting completely insanely mundane about the whole thing, is that, you know, when you look at something that you're interested in doing, and you're looking at a technique that you're interested in, and or if you're playing something and you run into a problem, that's probably a good time to make some sort of a you know, an exercise to make an adjustment to make things better. You know, if you have a problem with a particular line, or you know, you want to spend time finding where the problem is, and then you know, work that section to make it really you know come clean for you, so you can really play it and you don't have to worry about it anymore.